1 week later.
Hello everyone, I have since recovered from that traumatic event that I will not name. But anyways, welcome to my island tour. I've spent about 400 hours on my island because I have no life. But anyways, let's get started. I'll start by showing you my map. As you can see, I'm going for a symmetrical island because I really like when things are super organized and convenient and easy to navigate. And since a lot of people have asked, I'm going to be showing a picture of my default map as well. So here we are at the entrance of my island. As you can see, everything is super symmetrical if you couldn't tell from my map earlier. There's also a lot of hedges and bushes because I really want to turn this into a garden type of theme while also mixing it with a modern town style. So here we have all these celestial furniture. It kind of indicates that this island is like a dream or fantasy because let's be honest, an island based off me isn't very realistic. It might be a bit hard to tell, but my favorite color is actually purple, which is why my island is themed purple and white. Here we have my purple hyacinth area. It's my favorite flower and it kind of looks like lavender as well. Here is a bench, it's just a bench. Here is a garden bed, it's just here for aesthetic purposes. Here is my duck pond. Well, it's not really a pond, it's like a giant waterfall as their home because they only deserve the best. And here everything is exactly the same on the other side because I love when everything is symmetrical. It's a huge problem. I can't seem to stop it. My strange addiction, symmetry. This is my park. It's pastel colored theme. And I also couldn't pick between these two elephant slides. They both look good. Like I really like this one, but I also really like this one. But I also really like this one. But I also really like this one. So that's why I decided to use both. Because both kind of look good with the rest of the furniture. Up above the park we have this bench. I have a lot of benches on my island for my villagers to sit on. Although they never really sit there, so I don't know why I put it there, but you know, it's the thought that counts. And right below we have my pool area. Here is where you get changed into your swimsuit. In here you can lie down and then there's just the actual pool. So my beaches actually have a different theme compared to my island. It has a very modern, minimalistic black and white theme with a marble kind of texture. And here are my surfboards. Over on this side, it's just like a resting area where you can lie down, build sandcastles. Over here is just trees and a waterfall. It's meant to just be here for aesthetic purposes. And of course on the other side is exactly the same. And then over here is my soccer court. And as you can see, I clearly don't know how to play soccer because I'm bouncing the ball instead of kicking it. I usually just prefer sitting on the bench rather than playing soccer. Probably get rid of this soccer court in the future because it actually takes up a lot of design spaces. Right below is my basketball court. But my favorite area of the side of the island is probably my beach. I just really like how color coordinated everything is. So I put all my villages on the sides of my map. I gave them each a villager sign because I actually do really like drawing, because it has been a really big part of my life. So this is Diana. She is probably one of my favorites. She's super cute and her color scheme really fits my island. This one is Pashmina. She kind of has a diner in her home because she loves cooking, and I find that so cool that she has like a restaurant inside her home. And yeah, I really like her. This one is Zell. He's one of my newest additions. He's very fancy and lives that bougie lifestyle. This is Poncho. He really likes sport and likes flexing his non-existent muscles. And this one is Audie's house. She's pretty cool, beautiful, fantastic, but I'm kicking her out because I would like to put all my villagers into pairs, and so far I've already completed wolves, so yeah, I'm probably going to be replacing her with a male cat. Over here is my rock garden. It took a while to get everything together. And then down here is my diner. And then right over here is my pier. I just decorated it randomly. I'm not really sure what it is. Here you can just lie down and tan possibly. And then right over here is rockception, so there's just rocks upon rocks. Oh, and this statue is probably the best thing that Gulliver has ever given me. He usually just gives me wigs that I don't wear and hats that I don't care about. I never get anything cool, otherwise I would put it on these rocks. And then over here is just like a sitting area. This part is for your pets. And then up above is my lighthouse. I just put this painting area to fill up space. And then we have a tea party over here. That's probably why everyone's eating food all of a sudden. Across the bridge is my campsite, and yeah, it's totally wild, totally overgrown, totally an area you would camp in the middle of a street next to the museum. Is where I put all my fruit trees, just in the middle of the street, because I didn't want to make an orchard like a normal person. In front of the museum, you can take pictures with these fake dinosaur stands. Up these stairs, we have the more natural side of my island. So over here is like a garden mixed with a farm, mixed with an apiary, mixed with a flower shop. I don't really know what I was trying to make here, but it works. And here is just where I breed all my flowers. It's probably my least favorite area of my whole island, but it's probably the most useful one, so I'm going to have to keep it. Here is my forest. I'll admit it's just here to fill in my empty space that I originally had, but this is actually one of the most popular themes I see on Instagram, so I just wanted to try it out. Down here is also just another area that doesn't really fit with my theme, but I'm going to explain to you that it kinda does. So I'm actually Chinese, and that's why this whole area is very Chinese inspired, and it's also just an area for me to put my bamboo trees in because it didn't fit anywhere else on my island. Over here is a fountain because it's going to be the entrance to my house, but I'm going to show you guys that last. And then right over here is my DIY crafting area. I usually put my recipes here as well. so that I can give them to my friends. And then over here is Able Sisters. They have a changing room over here and some clothes displayed outside. And down here is my cafe. There's no cash register in the game, but I think I made up for it pretty well with my desktop computer. Up above is a more man-made area compared to the more natural area on the other side of my map. So on the right we have a grand piano, and then there's a heart pond right above it, which is so cute and adorable. You can sit here and just relax, which is basically the whole vibe of my island. And then on the left side is statues and a school, but I will probably get rid of it because I want to do a school as an actual building rather than an outdoor area. And then here is a picnic, which is really relaxing next to the waterfall, and the music is also really nice. And then as you go up, you'll see the secret beach area, which is where Red usually comes. I put some furniture on the rocks, and I know people have been doing forced perspective, but I haven't gotten into that yet, but I'll probably try it in the future. I think it's really cool. Here is a 5-star restaurant based on one I've been to in real life, where there was a huge pond in the middle and there were stepping stones. Well, it's not really that similar. I did my own take on it. And then downstairs is a library, very cozy and comfortable. And finally, on the left side of my island is the rest of my villagers. Cherb's house. He is probably the cutest villager in the game, hands down. Here is Fang. He is the newest in my town and he is so cute. I love him. He fits my color scheme so well with his white fur and purple eyeshadow. This one is Sky's house. She has a pool because she's rich and she deserves it. She doesn't need the public pool. Rosie is my all-time favorite villager. Had her in Wild World, New Leaf, and now New Horizons. She even shares the same birthday as me, and she's even in the Animal Crossing movie, which makes her even better. Maple is the only other villager that I got in New Leaf that I really wanted to be on this island as well. Right below is a pottery studio. Down here is where all my shelf furniture is. And then as you go up, you'll see my hot springs. And then we have a bath area. She doesn't have a bath on the beach. Super normal to just bath out in public. And as you go further, there is a laundry area for my villagers because they need to be clean and wash their clothes because I don't want them to smell. And then we have a movie theater, which I'm really proud of. It's like one of the best ideas that I've ever had. These are actually 3 simple panels pretending to be a projector. Like, that is so cool. People are so creative in this game. Here we have the entrance to my house. To be honest, I've probably changed the entrance about 10 times. Imagine walking outside and seeing a picture of your face just plastered on a sign. Yeah, I never said my island was realistic, remember? So my house is actually pastel themed because I really like colors, but I really like them to be light. My main room is the living room, which is in pink. On the left we have the kitchen, which is yellow themed. Well, yellowy orange. My kitchen is pretty basic, it's just all the ironwood furniture, like every single kitchen you'll ever see in Animal Crossing. And on the right is my bathroom, which is themed a pastel blue. And then in the back room is actually my favorite room in my house. It is a craft room and it's themed a mint green, which is probably my favorite shade of green. Upstairs we have my bedroom, which is my second favorite room. I'm really proud of it considering that there's barely any purple furniture in the game. And then downstairs is a kids room for my non-existent imaginary kids. Yeah, I will be changing this in the future. Anyways, that was all. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Bye!